Regeneracion Childcare is a New York City-based radical childcare collective committed to growing an intergenerational movement for collective liberation. We want to see movements in which people of all ages can participate, learn from and take care of each other, and dramatically reshape the conditions of their lives.
Our collective provides childcare, kids programming, and childcare trainings for social justice organizations. We do this work to support the leadership and participation of low-income parents, parents of color, and queer and trans parents in movement spaces.
The amazing groups we work with have visions that inspire us. They are the Audre Lorde Project, Families for Freedom, Mommies Unite, Parseo, Raha Iranian Feminist Collective, and Streetwise and Safe. In 2014, we also started building with several new groups, the Brooklyn Movement Center, Harriet's Apothecary, and the National Domestic Workers Alliance.
Over the past year, Regeneracion has grown in many ways, and we've already got big plans for 2015.
We need support to make our dreams come true, so we're asking you, our wonderful community, to help us raise $3,000 to sustain our work over the next year. But wait, before we zoom forward into 2015, here's a quick recap of all we've accomplished in the last year. In 2014, we provided childcare and children's programming at 10 meetings and 12 events and conferences. We drew murals, painted faces, and played many silly games to create kid and family-friendly spaces. We also helped several other groups plan for their childcare needs.
To do this work, we rely on a committed community of childcare providers. In May, we organized a volunteer meet and greet to say hello to many new folks, share our favorite games, and strengthen relationships with our expanding network of volunteers. Volunteers, parents, and members from social justice groups and other childcare collectives all joined us for a back-to-school training on active listening and radical race talk, facilitated by Jamie Jen Lewis and Pippi Kessler.
We also partnered with Beyond Care Child Care Cooperative, who coordinated kids' programming for the day.
We put on Pies and Pints, a community event that brought together volunteers, groups we work with, parents, kids, and other friends in the Regeneracion community.
And 2014 isn't over yet. This December, Regeneracion turns 8. That's 8 years of radical childcare and intergenerational movement building, and we're starting to dream about the year ahead.
In 2015, we want to keep growing our relationships with social justice groups, families, and volunteers. This means more community events, more skills-building workshops, and of course, more childcare and kids programming at meetings, conferences, and events. We are also thrilled to support some of the groups we work with in their desire to build their childcare skills internally by providing trainings about childcare.
To make all these dreams come true, we need your support in raising $3,000 to sustain our work.
We are always in need of childcare supplies like face paint, art supplies, and materials for kids programming at events. Your support will help us restock the Regeneracion supply closet full of paint, glitter, and other magic to make our childcare gigs more fun and crafty. We also spend money to pay facilitators, amazing folks who help us put on workshops and organizational retreats, teach us new ideas, and challenge us to think about childcare and movement building in new and exciting ways. We are lucky to have these brilliant minds in our community and love being able to support their work.
These funds will also help us put on more community events like Pies and Pints, paying for food and supplies and a space for all of us to gather. We're dedicated to finding family-friendly spaces for all of our events and providing childcare and kids' activities at our trainings.
2015 will be an amazing year for us, and your support is vital to making it all happen. $3,000 will go a long ways. Every dollar raised will come back to our community in the form of painted faces and engaged hands at childcare gigs, full bellies and mingling voices at community events, and growing minds and strengthened skill sets at trainings.
Please give if you can, and spread the word about our campaign.
Thank you for supporting our work and sharing in the vision of intergenerational movement building for collective liberation.